There are moments in life when belief in God doesn't just become difficult, it becomes offensive. Because when you see enough suffering, real suffering, the question stops being philosophical. It becomes personal. People often talk about evil and suffering in abstract terms, but that's not how suffering enters your life. It enters through loss, through humiliation, through disease, through watching someone you love disappear in front of you while you can do nothing about it. And after enough of that, something inside you begins to break, not just emotionally, spiritually, because the question becomes unavoidable. If God exists, what kind of God permits this? And there are no easy answers. There shouldn't be. Any explanation that tries to make suffering sound simple immediately feels dishonest, because suffering is not simple. It destabilizes people. It destroys meaning. It makes the world feel cold and alien. And this is why suffering is probably the strongest argument against belief in God. Not intellectually, existentially, because it attacks trust itself. But there's something strange about how human beings experience suffering. We don't just feel pain. We feel that something is wrong. We protest it. We resist it. We say, this should not be happening. And that reaction matters. Because if reality were truly meaningless, why would suffering feel like a violation? Why would we expect justice? Why would we hunger for meaning at all? The fact that suffering wounds us so deeply may reveal something important about what we believe reality should be. Still, the problem remains. Why would a world exist where suffering is possible at all? And here we run into something difficult. A world without suffering would also be a world without risk, without vulnerability, without real freedom. Because love only matters where loss is possible. Trust only matters where betrayal is possible. Courage only matters where fear exists. That doesn't explain suffering away, but it may explain why a world capable of love is also a world capable of pain. And this is where Christianity says something different. It does not claim that God watches suffering safely from a distance. It claims that God enters it. That in Christ, God experiences betrayal, grief, humiliation, agony, death. The cross is not a philosophical explanation. It is participation. And that changes the question. Not, why is there suffering? But could there be something within it? This problem goes much deeper than we can cover here. I explore it fully in the larger video. If you want to go further, the video is on your screen now.